Well, I guess it's safe to say opportunity knocks for this 25-year-old Cody Pfister. Had a cameo on The Ultimate Fighter Live against Vince Pichel, back in the octagon for his third UFC appearance tonight.
Really wants to dictate the pace. Wants to see how this kid responds when he's punched in the mouth. Wants to get in his face, whether it's wrestling or boxing. He just wants to limit the space. You know, a lot of the techniques you see Sage Northcutt do, all this athleticism, a lot of that's taken away if you suffocate his game and get in his face. That's what Cody Pfister wants to do now. I think the move the team takedown, trading under Mark Lehman, Stephen Wright, those guys down there, I think that's a great camp where these fighters get a lot of individual attention. We'll see how much Cody Pfister benefited from that in such a short period of time. But, you know, Mark Lehman continues to show what a great cornerman he is. Not in the corner night, but excellent coach.
Cody Pfister jonesing to get in there, forgot about the inspection zone. He started wrestling at 12 years old, said, my brother used to beat me up good old boy Texas style, so I joined a local gym to learn how to whoop him. And anyone who's been in a lot of fights with their brothers know that that can certainly harden you going forward. But Pfister in very good current form, so it's going to be interesting to see what type of challenge as a plus 475 underdog he can present to Super Sage Northcutt here shortly. March 1st, 1996, Super Sage Northcutt came into the world, and I would imagine a few months later he was hitting pads. Started training at 4 years old, actually competing in traditional martial arts at age 5. And this man you see, I shouldn't even say man, but this young man you see in the octagon, really a byproduct of already a lifetime's worth of work in combat.
Yeah, and you can see, I mean, physically he's a gifted athlete. You know, despite his young age, very strong, explosive. You know, talk to him about this specific training camp, and this fight talked a lot about keeping his range. Go win without getting hit. Maintain my distance. There's no reason for me to take damage because I want to fight often.
You see Faraz Zahabi from TriStar in Montreal in his corner, as is his father, Mark Northcutt, and the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Chris Mango. Northcutt, a karate practitioner, but a lot of unorthodox and unconventional components to his game. Very good footwork, no denying the power, but also super fast for this division.
Yeah, you know, lightning quick left leg, and that helps him do what he wants to, which is maintain the distance in the range in this fight. Excellent side kicks, front kicks, high kicks with that leg that can come up quick if you're not holding your hands up high. Small octagon, which is going to be tougher for this specific style form to keep Cody Pfister off.
All right, the lightweights have entered the octagon. Here is the tail of the tape. Sage Northcutt, youngest fighter on the roster at 19. Cody Pfister still just 25. Northcutt 2 inches taller, but Pfister will have a 1.5-inch reach advantage. And now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record, 12 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Boulder, Colorado, Cody the Fist Pfister. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a karate fighter holding an undefeated professional record, 6 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155.5 pounds. Fighting out of Katy, Texas, Super Sage Northcutt. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mark Smith.
Mark Smith, our referee. Vanessa Hansen with us as usual for UFC Fight Night. Cody Pfister,
right, Cody, ready?
Trying to reel in a big one tonight against Sage Northcutt. Pfister in the black trunks, Northcutt is in the white.
Nice job closing the distance by Pfister. You get to see the bottom gate of Sage Northcutt as Pfister does a nice job rotating him so far, trying to get him away from the fence. This fight almost looks like it's two totally different weight classes. I mean, Sage looks that much bigger than Pfister.
No surprise that Pfister would try to close the distance early and get Northcutt to the canvas. So far, so good for the heavy underdog, Cody Pfister.
Well, we saw big improvements just from Cody's debut to his second fight. You know, when he fought James Montessori, he looked very tense, he looked tight, he looked like a guy making his debut, and the nerves kind of got to him. His second fight against Justinius Silvano looked much better, more fluid, more loose, better top game, more pressure, better ground and pound. Sage now choosing just to tie him up and get the stand-up, take the easy way. Cody worked so hard for that takedown. He's got to free his hand at the lead, something effective, but the referee's going to stand him back up.
Able to get that left hand out.
Cody's reaching back with his left hand. This is dangerous here. He caught in a triangle quick. Passes the half guard, though, regardless. This is exactly what Cody Pfister wanted to do.
Staying heavy, keeping pressure on the head of Sage Northcutt. Less than 3.5 minutes now to go in round one.
Sage doing a nice job. He's inserting the left knee to create a little bit of space. But no attempt really to stand up or retain his guard yet.
Referee Mark Smith giving Cody Pfister an opportunity to work. Now inside the closed guard of Northcutt.
Man, you're starting to see some of the youth of Sage Northcutt, you know, very basic bottom game thus far. But Cody Pfister also making some mistakes with his hands too, reaching back like that. The referee telling Cody to improve his position. I mean, he's staying active inside guard. You have to stand him up. He's got to be careful as he goes for these passes. And now Sage has a hold of that left wrist. Nice shot by Pfister to pummel back inside.
Pfister able to briefly control that right arm of Northcutt.
Now this is the entire first half of the first round. We're going to get a look at how Sage Northcutt is really, in his MMA career, everything go well for him, everything go right. You know, garnered a ton of attention without really having to earn it, more just so because, you know, the television shows him his athletic ability. Now let's see how he deals with this adversity. No attempt to get back up yet. Still staying with a closed guard, really not looking for any submissions. I mean, in this weight division, you can't just be well-rounded. I mean, if you want to hang out and hang around the UFC for a long time, 150 pounds, you got to be very good at it.
So with just under 2 minutes to go, the stand-up comes. Vegas crowd doesn't like it at all.
I don't know if I agree with it either, but a smart move by Northcutt who goes for a takedown of his own. Grew up wrestling, was a good high school wrestler, and now let's see what he can do on top.
Okay, 1 minute and 30 seconds left.
Northcutt, a second semester freshman at Texas A&M right now in the petroleum engineering program. Smart kid as well. Let's listen in now to the Northcutt corner.
Yank an arm free, yank an arm free, yank an arm free. Pressure with the hips. Look for it, set it up. Relax. There we go. Good. Keep going. There we go, that's it, Sage. Yes, now look for it. Set it up. Heavy. Mean on the nose, cross face too. Get mean.
Big mistake there by Pfister. Responded to the heavy elbows, and now he's stuck in a potential head and arm. Sage is going to try and weave that right leg through, and now he's got him out. He's got 35 seconds to try and finish this.
Pfister trying to turn out of harm's way.
He's still punching. Tough to do from half guard here. Would have been more effective if he went all the way to sideline. A nice transition here from Sage Northcutt, who's showing off some of his grappling skills. And wanted to make a point to showcase he's a wrestler too, and did so with that takedown.
Oh, a couple big strikes there from Northcutt as he closes the first round strongly.
And we wanted to know how he would answer after being on bottom for a minute or half the round. He answered well. Here's the takedown from Northcutt. You did a nice job on top of threatening to pass, landing good effective ground. But here's the big elbows that open up the opportunity for the head and arm choke.
Good breathe. Good breathe. Keep away from them. Keep the strikes. Work your range. Find your range. Pick them apart. Okay? Very good at the end.
You're having fun, man. You won that round, okay?
Breathe. Breathe.
Distance, speed, circle, and distance. Speed, then circle. He's going to come straight at you.
Good. Good. Excellent. Find that range when he comes out.
Hands down, Cole. Let's go, babe. Help me sit. Good job. Good job.
Well, Sage Northcutt barely breathing heavy. He will see a second round for the first time in his brief UFC career. Pfister all sorts of fired up as he's been all week long.
Second round. Fight.
Round 2 underway. Pfister closes the distance, able to land that left hand.
Surprised there Sage's coaches told him they wanted to keep his range and strike. Instead, Sage chooses to take him back down where he was very dominant at the end of the round. That's more of what I expected. Nice scramble thus far from Pfister, but Pfister's got to fight the hands here while Sage tries to set up a choke.
2 of Northcutt's 6 career wins have come by way of submission. Attempt here.
He's under the neck. I mean, this is tight, and Sage is very strong. His head's pressed up against the fence. That's it.
Sage Northcutt does it again.
You okay?
Second round submission win over Cody Pfister.
I could do that.
I bet you could on your best day. So Sage Northcutt, a lot of pressure on this young man, rises above it once again. Once it's official, he will have improved to 7-0 and very quickly over the final 3 months of this year, 2-0 in the UFC.
Certainly. Let's take a look at the finish here. You know, tactical mistake by Pfister, you know, was in this front headlock, pursued the takedown. You can see chin high. There's plenty of room there for Sage to set this up, and then he allowed him to get full guard instead of trying to trap some of those legs. And Sage just shows off his strength here. Even with his head trapped, is able to generate enough power, get the head on the mat, pull the left elbow high. Nice finish there. And another great performance by Sage Northcutt. And the hype train and the momentum behind this young man will only continue to grow.
Really going to be interesting to see who might be next for Super Sage Northcutt. Cody Pfister was game, but did not have enough tonight. The near -800 favorite, Super Sage Northcutt, getting it done. Bruce Buffer always getting it done. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Smith has called a stop to this contest at 41 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, Super Sage Northcutt. All right, Las Vegas here with your winner, Super Sage Northcutt. Another UFC win for you. Congratulations. You go by submission tonight. Your thoughts on the fight?
Yes, sir. First, I just want to say thanks to Mr. White and thanks to Mr. Fertitta for giving me the chance to be here, fight for the UFC. I'm going to do the most I can to make every opportunity of it. And lastly, I want to say that UFC Fight Pass is amazing. I'm so happy to fight for UFC Fight Pass. And if y'all get a chance, Google John 3:16. Thanks for y'all supporting me and coming out.
So the first round, sort of a tale of 2 rounds. You finished strongly with the takedown. What was your mentality going into that second round?
So with the first takedown, I figured that I heard that he was a wrestler, so I was kind of expecting the takedowns. And I kind of got backed up to the cage right then and there, so I can obviously work on my foot movement a little better, but it went just as planned. And when he shot for the next takedown, got the guillotine tight and finished off the guillotine.
All right, you've had 2 fights here in a matter of months. How soon would you like to get back in this octagon, young man?
As soon as possible, next month or 2 months, whenever the next one is, I'm ready.
It's been a pleasure to watch you. We look forward to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, Super Sage Northcutt.
Certainly tremendous potential and a lot of exciting matchups await for him. The 100